presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The Knicks will end their road trip here before heading back to New York. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
This is one of those games when you look at your calendar, it's circled before the schedule's even released. So it's one of the best rivalries we have in our league. And guys, this is the one you do not want to miss.
No doubt about it, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, a little chippy at the very least, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Anthony in at the 3. And he misses his first shot. New York on D. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars in a game of basketball.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Picked him clean. Pass to Augustine. New York moving it around. Freak with it. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Charlotte.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Pass to Covington, picked by Okafor. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Freak. And again, New York with the triple.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The 76ers trail by 6. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
Thanks, Doris. So it's Philadelphia now, following the basket by Freak. 6 to shoot. Here's Knox. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. Freak number 1.
He is as automatic. And that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
The Knicks making a switch here. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Lopez. Smith comes in for Porzingis. Derek Williams checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Grant in for Augustine. To end the run, Knox. Here's Embiid. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Stick it to Mike.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 7. Sampson, the pass to Knox. There's the double team with Grant. Kicks it to Embiid. Here's Sampson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. That is good.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Passes it to Grant. Now here's Freak. He's got 7. Hits it from three-point range. Freak's got 10 points in the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And Marshall kicks to Noel. That ball. Great assist by Marshall.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Out to the right wing. To the right side. Here's Knox. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Goes up on the wing, and that one goes long. Here's Freak. It's tipped. And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus offensively. Two huge improvements. Changing it up here. Knicks trail by 5, setting the floor for the Knicks. Freak in at shooting guard. Anthony is out there with Smith. Then it's Dallenberg, and it's Grant in at the point. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. And the shot falls short this time. New York's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. From outside the arc, that's good. Freak's got 15 points.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He finished with 36 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was just a fantastic outing for him, and really there wasn't any way to prevent him from taking over the game. Fun to watch, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the three-pointer by Freak. Here's Covington, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Covington's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. 2 teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Derek Williams checked in for Anthony. Covington, and that's collected by Smith.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Dishes it to Covington. It's stolen by Dallenberg. No good. So a tie game here.
No Carmelo after.
to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you